Wowee, I sure have been keeping my promise to record more often and totally been uploading videos every week. Anyways, how's it going, kiddos? It's me, Ghost Boy. And today, we're gonna pretend I wasn't gone again for forever. And I'm just amazing at what I do. But today we're gonna take some more hits at Onion Boy because why the fuck not? He's so easy to take hits at. We're gonna talk about his latest controversy with Shane Dawson. Fucking Onion Boy, or Greg, I don't think it matters what I call him. I might call him Greg. It's more fun to call him by his first name. But it's okay, buddy. If you try to clap back, because I think it's really possible that you might, even though I have 9 people that actually watch my videos, and even then, that's not that many. You just need all the attention you can get. Yeah, so basically, he was like, oh, Shane Dawson is now a pedophile and has abused animals. So what happened was there was a clip that exposed Shane Dawson as abusing his cat. The clip was a joke. It was an old joke, and it's obviously not real. Because, it's just not. It was an edgy joke made during an edgy time. And I'd make edgy jokes too. I made edgy jokes too. And listen. It's perfectly fine to like edgy humor and to do, your edgelord jokes. As long as you're not doing it, you're not making the jokes in front of people who it obviously hurts. I don't want to talk about this because it's so fucking stupid. But I was watching a Quite video. I was watching this video on this thing. But, I was like, hey, you know what? Last time there was a Shane Dawson controversy like this, do you know who hopped on the bandwagon and was the fucking carriage master guy? The carriage master. Do you know who that was? It was Onision. So, do you know who's probably the carriage master in this one? Onision. And look at that. I was right. So, he streamed this, I think. I don't know when he streamed it. Don't care. I really don't. I don't care when he streamed it. I don't care when he made it. I don't fucking care. So, I wrote some notes. I actually wrote notes. And we're gonna go through my notes and see what he fucking wrote. So, my first note was, this came out during a really edgy time. Alright, so when he starts off the stream, he tried to be, really discreet. He tried to pretend to, he tried to, mask the identity of who he was talking about. He was this person, them, always, just always doing that. And I'm like, okay, I know he's talking about Shane because he put it in the fucking title. But, he's trying to be discreet, but then he goes on ahead and doesn't go through with it. He just starts talking about Shane outright, and it's bruh, just make up your mind what you want to do. When he's listening to the clip, and then he recites what he said, this doesn't have anything to do with it, but, for some fucking reason, instead of saying dick, he just says, phallacis or some shit like that. Also, when he was reciting it, he forgot how old he was, and it was 15 seconds later. I remembered, and my memory is horrible. I literally had to do the video after getting 4 minutes in because I had to take notes because I realized, oh shit, I'm not gonna remember half this stuff. He also said that this was the worst thing ever done to animals by a YouTuber. And then he also said I don't want to believe that this is real. I want everyone, you just want to believe that everyone is good. And I'm just here motherfucker, no you don't. No you fucking don't. You want this all to be revealed as actually real, even though you yourself know it's fake. Because then everyone will be oh, Onision was right the whole time. That's what you fucking want. He literally expresses later on that everyone's gonna be oh, Onision was right the whole time. How fucking narcissistic can you be? I like to say that I have a pretty big ego. When I'm playing Dragon Age, whenever I save people, I tell them to make a statue out of me. And you know what? I damn well expect that they actually make a statue out of me. He really refuses to admit that he's wrong, and hopes that Shane Dawson is actually a pedophile and actually an animal abuser if that means that he is right. And it's honestly disgusting and super weird. And then afterwards, he was like, oh, when I heard about this, I didn't want to form an opinion right away, or I didn't want to form this opinion, or whatever. And it's like, motherfucker, as soon as you heard of this, you were like, oh, I know this isn't real. However, I really like those YouTube videos, and even if I have to slander someone completely because he ignored my text fucking, 6 years ago or some shit, I'm just gonna, like, enjoy myself. Does Onision even have fans? He is told in his stream comments by people that he's addressing as his fans, but either aren't his fans or actually are or something. It's so weird because he says that they're his fans, yet they say things that don't seem like your fans would say them. But then, it's just so fucking weird. He is told to stay out of it, but then he pretends that he's not really involving himself, and this is just a small little mention when it's literally like a 15-minute long video. I didn't even watch the end of it because I was so bored because his videos are so fucking boring. Argument. He's like, this isn't an old joke. Isn't a valid argument. Literally, like, bruh. And then he goes on like some weird tangent where he's like, what point do you go? He wasn't joking. Like, what? The fuck? Like, what point do we go where we just stop believing when you tell us that you're not a fucking pedophile? Oh wait, that was a while ago because we have proof and we know it's true. And then he's like, if you want to say so graphically about him violating a cat for a joke, then you can be guilty. Wow, I cannot fucking write my own arguments down. Holy shit. I was losing focus and I took my meds today. Okay, so basically it was like, if you make a graphic joke, then it's not actually a joke. This joke's from like 20 something else. 2019. 2019. Haha, the joke's on you. This video is actually from December and I've been trolling you. I'm actually a time traveler. Explains the robotic eye, I suppose. And then he was like, oh, it was trending on Twitter and, oh, no, that's what I was saying. Okay, so it was trending on Twitter, and the only reason why he's even fucking talking about this is because he wants to raise awareness, which is not true. He's talking about this because he needs relevancy because his channel is literally dying. And then he goes back to, like, the weird story about how Shane is a pedophile and talking about how Shane is actually a pedophile and he's tricking us. But, like, I'm pretty sure he made a promise to stop doing that, like, 4 times, but I'm not surprised. Also, his other excuse is that this wasn't on his comedy channel. Therefore, he legit meant it. It wasn't even on his YouTube channel, so he legit meant it. Basically, my fucking brain. I hate this so much. So, kiddos, if you say anything that's on a podcast, no matter what you say, it's 100% true and you 100% believe it, and it's 100% not meant for comedy, even if your job is, being a fucking comedian. So, for example, on the Loudmouth podcast, whenever they say, welcome back to the podcast, the only podcast on YouTube, do you know what? They're telling the truth. No other podcasts exist on YouTube. Do you know why? Because they're saying it on a podcast. They truly believe and truly know that theirs is the only one. Oh my fucking eye, holy shit. Yeah, so at some point, everyone apparently is going to be like, oh my god, Onision was right. Shane Dawson was this horrible person the whole time. And Shane Dawson was actually trying to silence him. And Shane Dawson was creating anti-Onision propaganda. People hated Onision because he stood up against the evil tyrant Shane Dawson. Oh my god. This just hurts so much. He acts like he's a prophet and we're crucifying him because he's speaking out about the truth and shit, which is total bullshit. He mentions how he's lost so many of his fans and patrons and how people are betraying him because he dared to speak out against or fucking Jesus and shit, and it's like, bruh, people are stopping, they stopped supporting you because you're kind of an asshole. Literally, one of his patrons, told him that they were gonna stop, being his patron, and he started harassing them and making fun of them and saying that they were really sensitive. And it's like, yeah, that's why you're losing patrons, because you're a total dick. And then he mentioned how Shane Dawson did blackface so long ago, and it's like, bro, once again, it's not a good thing that he did, and it's a really bad thing that he did, and he should never have done that. He should have known better than that. However, during his edgy phase, and believe it or not, we all have edgy phases. I did. Doesn't excuse it, but considering that he's grown as a person and has literally spoken out against cultural appropriation, I think there's kind of something to say that he's a little bit more progressive than you will ever fucking be. Not to mention, in one of your videos, you made fun of dreads and black women saying that they couldn't wash their hair correctly, which is just gross and total bullshit. So, and that video came out sooner than the one where he did blackface, so I'm just saying there's some problems with your logic. Not to mention, he said he brought up Shane Dawson doing blackface, but he was like, but it has nothing to do with it, so we're not going to talk about that. The reason why you brought it up is because you wanted to mention it. And we know this. We know how you are. We know how you behave. We know this is what you mean. So, in conclusion, this is going to give you no exposure. I don't care. I hate you. I have a doctor's appointment today. I'm doing good. I'm sorry. I don't know when this video is going to get out. I'm recording it right now. And I have to wait for my, computer back from my boyfriend. I get to come home early, and that's nice, and I have Dunkin'. Well, I just have an iced coffee, but the ice is melted, so it tastes kind of gross, but I'm gonna try to start making more videos. I'm thinking about doing some Reddit videos, because those are pretty easy to make, and don't involve as much editing, and I don't like editing at all. Plus, I want to do some new subreddits, Entitled Parents, what was the other one? Entitled Parents, possibly Anti-Vax, and MLM. Might do some more Nice Guys and stuff, but I don't know. And I might do Choosing Beggars, because a lot of people like Choosing Beggars, and I'm a slut for attention. So follow me on all my social medias. Just drink chlorine. Oh no. You can feel the Onision exposed video.